Hi guys. Everyone thinks termites are the biggest threat to your house, but honestly, that's not even close to the full story. I inspect homes every day, and I'd say around 60% of them have some kind of wood damage. And a lot of time, it's not termites. So my name is Harrison. I'm a licensed professional engineer and home inspector in New Jersey. And today I want to talk about something most homeowners completely overlook: wood destroying organisms. When people hear wood damage, they automatically think termites, but termites are just one piece of the puzzle. There are actually multiple organisms and insects that can destroy the wood in your home, and some of them are even more common in certain situations, such as carpenter ants. Carpenter ants don't eat wood like termites. They actually tunnel through it to build nests, but the result is the same. Your framing can become hollowed out over time. I recently did a home inspection for a client who had lived in a home for 10 years and was telling me that he noticed bounciness and vibrations when he walked around. Everybody in his house thought he was overreacting or a little bit crazy, but the reality was there were winged ants in his basement coming out every spring. He didn't realize those were carpenter ants. Those carpenter ants were hollowing out the wood for could have been the last 10, 15, 20 years. We don't know. But there was noticeable damage on all the wood structure. He immediately called a pest control pro. Next, there's also powder post beetles. These are sneaky. Powder post beetles lay eggs in wood, and over time, the larvae eat through it. You'll sometimes see fine powder or dust coming out of tiny holes. That's a big red flag. Next, this is a pretty obvious one. I think a lot of homeowners do know this: fungi or wood rot. It's a very common issue I see all the time. Anytime you have moisture, leaks, poor ventilation, humidity, you can get fungal decay. Fungi can break down wood even faster than insects in some cases. From what I've seen in the field, I'd say 60 to 70% of homes I inspect have some level of wood damage or activity. Not always severe, but it's there. And a lot of times, homeowners have no idea because it's hidden behind walls, it's in crawl spaces, or it's happening slowly over years. The problem isn't just cosmetic. This can affect floor framing, structural beams, load-bearing elements. I've seen joists that look fine from the outside but are basically hollow inside. Here's what you should be looking out for: soft or spongy wood, small holes with dust, ant activity, especially near moisture, especially those winged ants, musty smells or visible rot, and most importantly, control moisture. That's the biggest driver of all of this. Termites, they build mud tunnels. You might not know what that is, but mud tunnels are how they can move from the dirt into your wood beams. If you see that, call Pest Control Pro immediately. But if you're buying a home, don't just rely on the standard inspection. Make sure you're also getting a wood destroying organisms inspection. At the end of the day, termites get all the attention, but they're just one part of a much bigger picture. If you found this helpful, drop a like, and if you want more content like this, real insights from actual inspections, subscribe. Thank you.